So let's all just close our eyes and go inside. Just bring your attention into the center of your being. Allow your body to physically relax. And just take a couple of nice breaths to allow the body to relax more profoundly. Just take a breath in. Nice, and one more breath in. And just feel the gentleness, the relaxation in your physical body. And you'll feel your concentration or your point of focus form in the middle of your head. And in this space, there's a golden light that begins to develop within the third eye and the crown center of everybody in the room and listening to the meditation. And I can see now a beautiful lotus-like flower of light that begins to open on the crown or the top of the head of everyone, each person individually. And within this pattern, there's a beautiful white golden light. And the light begins to strengthen or to build in its intensity. And from the center of the pattern, there's like an essence of light that begins to rise, like steam or mist on the water. And the energy begins to rise above the crown of your head. And it forms a spiral of light that extends high into the space above your physical body. And as we sit here collectively, as the strand of light rises from each person individually, they rise and join together at a single point of light, formed at the top of a large energy pyramid, like an etheric pyramid of energy. And the capstone of the pyramid is brilliant with a luminescence, a light, golden, yellow, white. And the pyramid becomes activated, and you can feel the energy oscillating within the pyramid. It's as if the pyramid begins to sing or vibrate. And as this happens, a ray of light shoots from the point of the pyramid above the level of the top of the pyramid, as if it's extending into the star space above our collective gathering. And just take a couple of nice, deep physical breaths into your body. And just allow yourself in your body to attune to the energy with which you're connecting through the meditative experience. And you'll feel little gentle waves of vibration that begin to descend through the ray of energy connected to your body and into your physical body and the many bodies of energy that are part of your form. And as the energy descends through your physical body, you may feel a tingling sensation in your feet. And underneath your feet, you feel that you're connected to a field of energy. And as we bring our attention to this connection, it's as if the energetic connection is strengthened. And you can feel as your feet touch this grid of light on the surface of the earth, or it makes part of the earth, the crystalline element of the earth, that you're connected to this grid of energy. And this grid extends through the earth, around the earth. And as we make this connection, there are many, many colors of light that begin to radiate from the grid. They're iridescent in color and made of many colors, purples and blues and greens. And they're forming and flowing through the structure of this crystalline grid to which we are connected in this energized form. And through this connection, you can feel the stability that this provides you, the connection, a sense of belonging, not simply to the earth, but to the new energy of the new earth. And as the energy moves through the grid, it's as though we are anchoring a new potential. It's a new potential for each one of us individually and simultaneously collective. It's as if it's an opportunity that is open to every member of humanity. And the energy in the crystalline grid of the earth continues to flow and to move. And it begins to spin faster as energy is moving throughout the entire crystalline structure. There are filaments of light and circles of light that form part of the structure of the energy grid. And as energy moves through these channels, there's a radiation of light or energy that shines, and it creates like a cloud of light everywhere there's structure in the energy grid. And we can feel that there's an energy building, part of this grid, that is empowering both its presence, its strength, and channeling in the information that will be part of the building of the new structural earth. And as we share collectively our space under this golden pyramid, all connected through this braid of energy that rises above us to the capstone of the pyramid, you become aware that you are holding this new potential through your physical body on the earth. And as this happens, a chord is struck, and I can see golden light language descending around the sides of the pyramid. And on each face of the pyramid, there are letters in golden light that take form, and they too begin to vibrate. And as these letters of light begin to vibrate in the pyramid, you can feel a radiation of energy that is created. And it begins to pulse an energy that flows down through the axis of your own energetic connection to the flower of energy that is open at the crown of your head. And this pattern of energy, this lotus, is strengthened, it's activated as it receives the energy that's emanating into your energy space. And as you look around, energetically speaking, you see that what you are receiving is a little bit unique to you. Although each person is receiving energy from a common point of light, what you receive is uniquely tailored to your own personal journey. And in the center of the lotus, a beautiful spiraling energy begins to swirl. And it takes the form like a bud of light as it's spinning in the structure, the lotus at the top of your head. And then at the level of our feet, a circle forms that also begins to spiral. And it's as if this energy is drawing the energy from the higher center down through our body and into the grid. And through this process, a column of energy forms between the energy center above your body and your connection to the earth. And the energy in your energy field begins to expand and expand and expand. Next, we see a torus of light, a toroidal field of energy that has formed around you. And as this column of energy forms in the middle and the energy flows from above down, there's a beautiful spiraling energy that begins to spin through the torus of light, encompassing your body and your energy fields. And as this energy moves and expands, you can feel the energy in this space around you raising in frequency. It's getting higher and higher and faster and faster. And it becomes so vibrational that you begin to feel a gentle little hum that is emitting from the sound and the light. And your body moves into resonance with the frequency that's being created in the torus. And as your light begins to expand, there's an overlap of light, as if the energy field of each person is expanding way beyond their body and the fields of energy of all the other people who are participating in the meditation. Quantumly speaking, this can be now or even in the future. This energy field continues to expand. And we begin to recognize that we are collectively in a large field of light, uniquely and collectively. And in the common field of light, we begin to sense a further increase in the frequency or the vibration of the energy. And beautiful colors begin to emerge as the energy is activated in this way. Oscillations of pink and orange and opal, gold, silver. And just take a breath and allow your body to acclimatize to this energy. And as we sit in this space, we can feel the pyramid that originally formed above us rising. It's as if it is being gently lifted in a quantum space. And as it rises energetically, you can feel you're present in your physical body, but simultaneously your energy is being lifted. And the pyramid rises in a quantum way, and as we look above the pyramid, we can see a beautiful flower of life pattern in a violet color. And the energy of the pyramid touches this flower of life pattern. And we recognize it forms the floor or the foundation of a crystalline temple of light. And it's as if, in a quantum way, the energy of the pyramid merges with the crystalline temple. And in consciousness, you are inside the crystal temple of Ascension. And I can see the group of beings who are participating in the meditation take the form of a large circle. It's as if everybody is standing shoulder to shoulder, looking into the center of the temple, forming a ring or a circle of beings. And behind each person, energetically, a light being takes position as if they're standing behind you. And the light being extends their energy hands and places them on your shoulders. and they're so tall that their head stands above your head. And as we look together at the center of the temple, there's a strand of DNA that looks like a double helix of energy. It's made of a bluish purple light. And around it, there's a radiating field of energy. And as we look upon this strand of DNA that's spinning in the middle of the temple, it's as if we are energizing the pattern through our eyes. And as we look upon it, we realize within the DNA, it contains an energy that's like a master energy. It's an energy that knows how to do things. It knows how to correct or heal or realign. And as we focus our energy on this DNA, its energy begins to expand. And it creates a pulsing wave of light. And with each beat or each pulse, it grows a little bigger and a little bigger and a little bigger. And it begins to grow so large that it extends in space beyond the circle that we have formed together with the light beings at the outside of the temple, at the edge of the temple. And the strand in the middle begins to spin. An array of light shoots out the top and out the bottom of the strand as it's activated. And energy begins to flow into it, which strengthens the radiation of light that emerges from the structure. And in the consciousness of your being, you receive this energy. Just allow yourself to breathe and relax. It's as if you're sinking into the energy. Just allow yourself to receive the energy. And as the energy moves, it begins to spin in a circular pattern around the group at the edge of the circle. And it creates as if a rainbow stream of light that's spiraling very, very fast through the entire group. And as this happens, your body is receiving the frequency, the vibration, the energy that's suited to you uniquely as an individual being. And then the energy begins to settle, and it retracts back into the helix of DNA. And almost like a little implosion, it moves into the helix and the ray of light extending above and below the helix dissolves. And you can begin to feel through the lower part of your energy, the feet of your energy, the grid of energy that we connected to earlier on the surface of the earth, the crystalline grid of the earth. And as your body absorbs the energy of the transmission, you can feel like a little magnet begins to pull your energy back down in space, in quantum space, to the earth. And collectively, we begin to feel the energy moving back down, down, down. And then you feel your feet are planted on the grid, on the earth. And in the form of a circle, you can feel this energy extends all around the globe. Forming a connection, an activation, if you will. And you begin to feel your energy in this space drawn back to your physical body. And you're standing or sitting in your physical body while you feel this connection to the earth, to the pyramid, to the temple, through the axis of your being. And as you hold this energy space, you feel the coherence that has developed. And in this space of radiant energy, we come to you to say, O dear beings of light, it is with such joy that we witness your radiance. You see, you are rekindling your connection to the stars. And while your feet are firmly planted on the earth, you are finding your connection with the new earth, the new grid, the new template. For you see, you are the pioneers of an emerging consciousness. And you hold this honor due to the majesty of your soul. You have journeyed many times to the earth, and you have lived through many incarnational experiences. And through this journey, you have learned much. And you have also felt the density of fear and its many faces. But this is a time of illumination. It is a return of the solar energy and an empowerment of the solar presence within your body in the world of form. Your body is learning to receive these energies in a way that allows you to carry a higher vibrational frequency within your system. And as you do this, your body will respond in kind. Understand that to transition in energy this way is not without its challenge. For your body must accommodate the energy that you are learning to embody through the shift. And for this reason, we ask you to be patient and kind with yourself. For you see, your soul in its infinite wisdom will know exactly the process, the rate, and the potential for you individually, uniquely. However, you do have a job to do, a task. But it is not a task of activity. It is more a task of permission. For you see, to integrate the energy that you are learning to carry, you must first allow and then adjust to carry. As you become acclimatized to this shifting energy, you are able to integrate new levels of energy. And you begin to understand it is a journey of ascension. There are ladders, rungs on the ladder. And you will find yourself going through cyclic periods of transition and change. And most of you have been doing this for some time already. And it is for this reason that you have arrived at this point in time. The last number of months have felt for many of you like you have been climbing a mountain. It is as if you are walking uphill, understanding there's a destination, and yet feeling the weight of all you carry and the challenge of walking uphill. In the energy of these days, we are arriving at the summit. And you will feel in the next period of time like you are able to rest. It is a time to allow your body to receive and to integrate the energy of the shifting planet. For your feet are firmly planted on the grid of the new becoming. Although this is mysterious in ways, we know you understand. For your feet are upon the grid of the new earth. And as you stand in this space, you will bear witness to the dissolution of the energy of the old grid system. And we want you to understand the process and the time in which you are living, because you will feel the support you need from this alignment within your internal space. As you stand in the power of this alignment and the strength of this union, you will see the world around you begin to change. Although it is challenging in the energy as you shift from one vibrational reality to the next, to not find yourself in the reflexive patterning of reacting in the ways of old. But understand, dear ones, there is no need for this any longer. Peace is your birthright, and peace is your new home. Allow yourself to be firmly planted in this awareness. And in this place of peace, allow any tendency to worry, fear, react, judge, feel shame, guilt, pride, arrogance, just allow it to dissolve into the peacefulness of your higher presence. You are each receiving a gift, and yet it is a gift that you truly deserve. As you hold this energy in time of transition, you will understand that those around you may look to you for balance, for comfort, for wisdom. There is no need to preach, but demonstrate by the majesty of your own soul's presence the power you carry in you. For you see, this will kindle the energy in those around you. And you will understand that being present in this way on the planet at this time is the most important task at hand. Understand that everything that happens around you is a transient passage of experience, and it is time for many things to go now. So do not be alarmed or upset as you witness the changes that need to occur to allow you and humanity to move forward into the new energy and the new times. The transition is not chaotic, and it doesn't need to be that way. You simply need to reinforce your own energy system to allow yourself to bridge the change. And in this, we are with you. And it is for this reason that we come to join you in these transmissions at this time. In so many ways, beyond your imagination, you are not alone. We chuckle as we say to you, you could not be alone if you tried. There is so much love and universal support for the spirit of the warrior of light and the soul full of light and integrity, full of love and kindness that is shining through your form in the world. And we bow our heads in honor and respect, for we understand the tenacity you must hold to carry this experience. But you are doing a magnificent job. As things begin to lighten in the days ahead, you will begin to feel a buoyancy, a new sense of lightness of being. And in this space, you will see a new clarity of mind begins to develop. You will understand your engagement, your purpose. You will understand how profound your intuition is guiding you. And as the field of energy is strengthened and enforced, this will only continue to grow. Be brave of heart. Be light of step. Nurture yourself with kindness and understanding. And understand the days ahead are filled with magic beyond your wildest imaginations. And we joyfully look forward to sharing these experiences with you. And as we join together in the light of the eternal sun, we remind you we are one. Gently above the group, I can see the pyramid of light that formed originally begins to rise. And as the energy of the pyramid rises, we can feel the Sirian light beings lifting in consciousness, the space above us. pyramid dissolves. And you can feel your consciousness begin to retract into your body. The spiral of light above you begins to dissolve, and the lotus of light at the crown of your head begins to relax, and the petals begin to close, and you feel your consciousness move fully back into your physical body. And take a deep breath into your body. Just allow yourself to move your fingers, your toes, feel your consciousness pulling back into your form. And as you're ready, you can stretch or move and gently open your eyes.